Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. Today we are back with a landscaping company, and it looks like we'll be pushing some snow. The weatherman said we're about to get 5 inches of snow over the next several hours. I came over to the shop a few minutes ago here and I already put the plow on, so the 2017 Duramax with the DXT is all ready to go. Now we do have around 6 accounts that no matter what want salt. That way there's no ice on their parking lots. We'll be heading out here for the first time doing some salting. Now usually I hired out or I had one of the workers do the salt, but today we'll be running the truck. We'll be using our 2019 Ram 3500 Cummins dually. We have a 10-foot Fisher up front here and a Fisher Salter. This is fully loaded here, so there's a ton of weight here on the truck. Now this truck here is fully equipped here with some pretty sweet strobes as well, which will be pretty handy here. Let's get the plow raised here, so about a half dozen, and we should probably use almost all the salt here today, and then we'll catch you guys back later on once all the snow kind of builds up here on the ground. Let's get the shop door closed, and I'll probably grab my cup of coffee here. Oh yeah, it looks like I forgot it. We'll grab that and we're all ready to go. Now this is one pretty sweet truck here. I'm really excited. First time using it. We'll get all of our strobe lights on as well. That looks so awesome here. We'll also get the hazard lights on since we'll be driving around here in different lots. But let's head on out here. Now the first one we'll be doing is actually a pretty long mall here on either side. And it's actually right next door to us as well, which is pretty awesome. Now I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far here. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far pretty good here. Now I do have a full mods list up on my website for the landscaping series if you guys would like to check it on out. We're salting here for the first time. We are doing a ton of salt right now, so you guys can see we are shooting probably, I would say, almost the entire width of the parking lot. It's going a little bit further than what it's shown as well as it bounces and stuff, but there we go. This salt will make sure there's no buildup, or even might help out with less snow building up as well. Now I think the other few we'll be salting here today is the shopping mall here. This is actually a grocery store, and then we also have, I believe it is the post office. Now if you do have any cool ideas here for snow plowing, please let me know as well. I definitely have so many cool ideas for this winter, and I'm really excited for it there. So we're good to go there, and on to the next one here. Now salting doesn't take too much time here, but this is a lot of work here and something we just gotta do, and it does bring in a lot of extra money here for the company. And the post office is right here. It's so nice that they're just kind of so close together here. So we're salting, looking at the rear view mirror, making sure we aren't shooting too much salt. Now one thing about salt, we don't want it to go all over the grass. That wouldn't be too good of a thing here. Now we do have this extra camera view here, which is pretty exciting. I really do like this one here. Now last up for spreading of the salt, we do have this car dealership as well. Now with the landscaping company, we are busy all year round doing work, and that's awesome. And snow plowing is a big part of our business as well. So I will head on back to the shop here, get all ready to go for pushing some snow later on today. Just grabbed a few snacks from the convenience store while the Cummins was getting fueled up, and it looks like we did get around 5 to 6 inches, which is pretty exciting. It is light fluffy snow, so let's hop in the Cummins and get going. Now we do have a pretty long day, pretty long night ahead of us as we push all the snow. Now on this Cummins we do have an interior camera view, but we also do have a GoPro up top here, which is pretty exciting. And I'm really excited because with this straight blade plow, it works really well with the control panel, and this is a pretty wide one here. We got our strobes going, really do like them, the light bar and those strobes there in the headlight. But luckily for us, our first plow of the day is actually going to be this business here. They are still open and we got to get them cleared out, and we're ready to go here. So let's get the plow angled here and get to pushing snow. Now many of you guys really did like the first snow plowing video of the year, which is pretty awesome. I really want to do more snow plowing, maybe even 1 to 2 of these every week once we get into the winter months here, which is pretty awesome. But look at that, guys, we're pushing a lot of snow here, and this Cummins is perfect here. Now it is a little tricky with the dump truck with the salter, so that's kind of why I really do prefer this one with the salter setup here, but this thing looks sweet. Now, if you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go check me out over on Instagram. I am posting every single day over there some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates about the channel. This Cummins seems to just have a lot of power here, guys, since he's already making some pretty huge snow piles, and this is a pretty efficient thing here. Wow, this truck looks awesome. I am a big fan here of the Cummins, but I think a Cummins with the Allison transmission would more than likely be the way to go here. I actually really do like this view here. It's a really nice one. The GoPro is pretty sweet here, so you guys can see pushing a lot of snow here, and right there, we'll lift it on up. Now the goal is not to go too far into the grass, although we want to push the snow back. We don't want to end up ripping up the yard here. Now I want to kind of push all of this towards the piles we already made. Now, if you do have any cool plowing ideas here, let me know down below. I will be doing some multiplayer, which should be pretty exciting, and I can't wait for those. Those will be a pretty fun one here for us. Well, multiple people helping out, and we'll be able to get a lot done here. But the Cummins seems to be pushing pretty well here, and it looks like many people just decided to work from home here because there really isn't much traffic out on the roadway. That makes it easier for us. We don't have to worry about backing up and having cars kind of roaming around, going behind us. That's also kind of part of the challenge and part of the fun with pushing snow. Now, we do have just in front here a pass or two, and that is it here. But wow, the joystick, it's almost like you're plowing in real life. Now, I've actually been in a few plow trucks. It is a lot of fun here, and I definitely would like to do that again, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. But let's see, we'll make this turn here. It's going to be a little bit of a tight turn, but we'll be able to make it perfect, and let's push all this over here. Now, this upcoming winter, we do have some pretty epic things happening here to the channel. Lots of live streams. I can't wait for that, along with a huge winter break. So we'll be doing lots of videos, and even some new games will be coming here. Oh, trying to make this turn, and that huge snow pile just makes it pretty tricky, but we're able to still kind of pull that off there. Let's get back to pushing snow here now. Although I really do like the V-plows, I am a huge fan here of the straight blades. They just get the job done, and they are actually a little bit cheaper. And I would have to say there's less things to break, and I think that's probably the best thing to kind of think about. Less hydraulics, less kind of things to worry about, which is awesome. But there we go, guys. We got the first one cleared out here. Was a little tricky. First time doing this lot. Always the first time is always the kind of most challenging here. But let's head on out, hit the road, and on to the next one. Now, we do have a few residential houses to do here on this street. We'll get going on those. Now, with snow plowing, just like lawn care, the goal is to kind of have all of them right next door to each other. That makes for snow removal a lot easier. That way you aren't just driving around town all day here. But let's get going here, you guys, since let's turn the GoPro, and we're going to go up on the snowbank just a little bit. But look at that, guys. The Cummins just has all the power we need here, which is great. Now, usually we don't offer the shoveling service. That just takes a little bit of time, and we definitely don't want to keep hopping in and out of the truck, but there are a few accounts where we do have to get out and shovel. Now, if the truck does not have a salter, like the Cummins dually and also the dump truck, we do have snow blowers in the back as well, so we use those on a few, which is pretty great here. But you guys can see making a pretty huge pile back here, and I've always found it a lot of fun to kind of get the snowboard, get to the sleds, and go sledding in those. Those are pretty big snow piles usually, which is fun. We'll continue on these residentials here. We actually do have a pretty big driveway coming up here, which is awesome here. Now, I do get a lot of requests to do more first-person content here, and I will have to say first-person snow plowing is a lot of fun here. Now, this is a pretty long stretch. The V-plow is probably the way to go here, but I also really do like switching between the trucks. That way, you really have to get to know the trucks, and it's also a lot of fun not using the same truck the entire winter as well here. But we'll keep going. Another pass or two, but you guys can see this Cummins just keeps on doing a pretty good job here, making some pretty big piles as well. And with gravel, it is always tricky. I will have to say you're usually pushing a lot of gravel along the side here, so we don't want to go too far. And we're going to be pushing in that door there. You won't be able to walk through your door, but at least your driveway is cleared there. Now, we do have one more driveway on the street. Let's see which one it is. And I believe it's going to be the one all the way on our right. Now with all of these plow trucks, I really do want to have full strobes on them. I think that's really important for plow trucks in general. That way people kind of see you, especially when you're backing up, doing all those maneuvers, trying to get everything cleared out there. So I will be trying to add strobes to all the different trucks, and I definitely want to kind of switch between maps. I don't want to just be on the same map the entire season. I think that would also be a pretty neat thing here. But you guys can see a lot of just backing up, a lot of wear and tear, and that is something when you're looking for a used truck, you always got to make sure it does not have a snow plow, because you know it's been worked pretty hard, and the transmission along with the suspension gets a lot of extra kind of wear and tear on it. Doing a pretty good job here. I think we'll do a few kind of mid to smaller size commercial lots coming up. Like I have touched on earlier, guys, I do have a full mods list up for the series on my website. I really do appreciate if you guys go over there, check out the full detailed list. I do have it categorized. It's very simple and easy to kind of see it all. Now, I do have a section for all the snow plowing equipment that we do have here between all the plows and the trucks. Doing a pretty good job here. This is actually kind of an old repair shop. He's owned this for over 50 years here, and we've been pushing this owner's property, I would say, for the last several years. Once we kind of started, he hired us on, and we've been doing it ever since here, which is nice. It's always nice to have customers that are returning, and that's always a good thing here. But you guys can see pushing a lot of snow. Look at that. And we did a pretty good job there on not piling it up in front there. Let's keep going a little bit more here, but wow, you guys can see pretty awesome though to be able to get back to snow plowing. Although I really want to be able to still do some more landscaping jobs, it's always nice to get back here and kind of continue to push snow. Alright, I think we are coming up here on the last one. I will take a quick break here, and I think I will just eat a few snacks here. I do have a bag of Doritos with me, a few granola bars, and I also did end up buying some candy here. I do have a few Kit Kats here and some M&Ms, which is pretty awesome here. Now, some of these lots do require and are a lot easier with kind of the skid steers and backhoes. So we'll be doing lots with those as well, and I think that's where the multiplayer would be fun. Well, multiple skid steers running around, getting everything cleared out here. But you guys can see the Cummins has been a pretty good work truck. Both our Cummins are dualies, and both of them are paired up here with the Salters, and everything's just so far so good here. Now, we do have a few other crews going out here, but it's just me doing the majority of it here today. It's really not too much snow. It's when you have to go out 3-4 times every snowfall that we do have to call on those extra hands here. But you guys can see we made pretty good progress on another pass or two, and that's it. Now, I definitely want to do some other snow-related activities here on the channel, some snowmobile and some other fun things like that. I think that would also be pretty fun to do here. But this GoPro up top here is awesome. Now, I do want to add some more, actually. I think that would also be pretty cool to add one maybe right on the plow to show you guys at windrow. I think that would be a pretty sweet thing. But I think that's where we'll call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed today's snow plowing video. Back here using our snow plowing fleet to get the job done. This Cummins with the Fishers were a pretty good setup. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned here for next one, and subscribe for more.